25 years ago, local truckie Greg Inch was talking with a couple of friends and heard the idea of giving disadvantaged children rides in trucks. Now, a quarter of a century on, Dunedin's Special Rigs for Special Kids attracts drivers from all around the country who volunteer their time. And Greg Inch joins me now. Good evening, Greg.
Good evening.
25 years old this year. Anything special planned?
We have centenary badges for the drivers. We've been given some beanies, 750 to be exact, all
nice.
printed with special rigs and the centenary run. We have a few bits and pieces there. We've got my daughter's jacked up riding for disabled to come along, give the kids a ride on a horse, but we try to keep it as true to what we've been doing all these years. It works. It really works. So yeah, why muck with it?
Absolutely. And drivers come from all around the country. How far away are they coming from?
Well, we've had them from Auckland. We've had them from Invercargill, all over the place. I don't know till today. I've got no idea, but they just turn up. And the word is around the country that there are a lot turning up. So it'll be interesting. It'll be really good.
Have you heard any word about any making a special trip because it's a silver anniversary?
Oh yeah, there's some boys coming out of Christchurch. Like there's even a local company, Fulton Hogan. They're putting in one truck for every year, but they said they try and get 25, and I think they were saying the other day got about 28 because there's some coming from Christchurch.
Nice one.
So it's really cool. It's really cool.
At 25 years, you heard the idea of giving these kids rides in trucks, but what actually propelled you to organise it?
It was, I just wanted to give something back. Like we're out in the road all the time. You go past a school at lunchtime, you know, middle of nowhere. Yeah, the kids are out there going like this. And it's really cool. And I just thought, well, if we just said it's open to everyone, it would just be flooded. So we thought special needs, and the reward we get out of it is just amazing. It is just incredible. We're a big family now. The drivers, the kids, the sponsors, the community that gets out on the road. Like Dunedin's a great place. I consider it a community, not a city. And yeah, you couldn't hold it anywhere else. Not the feeling we get from this.
Do you have a set number of kids that'll be turning up on the day?
I've got no idea how many turn up.
No idea about trucks or kids?
No.
So they just sort of line up and you kid in a truck and send them on their way?
We've got two desks, and one for the drivers, one for the kids.
Okay, nice and simple.
And we pair them up, and we've got what we call a corral. So if we've got a family with, say, 5, and we've got a couple of drivers there that only can take a couple of the children, the caregiver, we wait till there's another one comes through that's got a bigger cab, and we just pair them off as they come in. Nice. And it's really just a mix and match. And it works really well. We do get a wee bit panicky. I get a bit panicky in the mornings because I come in from Fairfield and I'm going, God, has anyone turned up? You know, it's just that. But they do, they support it really well. Yeah.
What do you think kids get out of it?
Oh, it's the smiles.
Yeah.
It's the experience. So we don't raise any money on the day. And what we wanted to give them was an experience, a chance to meet a driver, get to know him, go for a ride in his truck and just enjoy his time, his company and the experience. And you got to remember, a lot of these kids go through a hell of a lot in life, and an experience to them is worth 1,000, you know, just so much. It's worth gold.
What's the best reaction you've ever had from one of the kids?
Oh, look, there's been so many. You know, I had a wee girl, Jessie Neves, when we first started. And she had an oxygen bottle with her all the time on a carrier, and wee Jessie came in my truck and she told me she was going to marry me. And she was I think she was about 4 or 5, and she went in every year. She'd only had a shorter life expectancy, but she outlived that, and she was so cool. She always used to, even if she wasn't in my truck, she'd come and check me out, say g'day. And that's what we find is, the kids catch up with drivers from previous years, even though they're not in the truck. And quite often, there'll be drivers that will call in during the week, 6 months later, and catch up with the kids at home and say g'day and just how are you? And they keep in touch.
Now you're taking a truck in the ride on Sunday.
Yeah.
Are you at the front or the back?
No, I'm at the front.
Middle.
Yeah. I don't think anyone would want to be at the front because I've got police communications with the police, which we're under convoy. I've got a wee bit of work to do while I'm at the front, and but yeah, and then there's Tarly and Charlie. He's right at the back. So yeah, we keep it all tied up and all knitted. But yeah, I enjoy it. Look, the one of the places I love is the Silverstream Bridge in Mosgiel. We come out of Dukes Road, we hit the Silverstream Bridge, and you come over the brow, and they're 3 deep for the whole entire street.
Oh, wonderful.
It's just incredible. We had one of the police units that were in front of me, Jeff Fleury, he actually called me up on police comms and he says, God, I'm proud to live in Mosgiel. Look at this. He was stoked. But it's like that even entering Fairfield and Green Island. It's Torrey Road. It's just unbelievable.
Does anybody play convoy on the head unit during this particular event? It's turning back the clock a bit, isn't it?
Yeah, convoy is not really a favourite song with a lot of the trucking drivers.
Oh, real?
It's a bit Americanised. Gives us a bit of a bad image. One of our favourite songs is Teddy Bear by Red Sovine.
Oh, why?
If you play the song, you find it, you play it, it'll tell you exactly why we do it.
Oh, mental note. I'll check that out when I go home tonight. Well, that's awesome. All the best. Hopefully the weather is on par. I'll be out giving you a wave and you'll give me a toot on Sunday.
Thank you.
But all the best, Greg. 25 years, you're doing extremely well.
I appreciate the support from everyone. I really do.
Special Rigs for Special Kids organiser Greg Inch. Thanks so much for your time.
Thank you.